Orange Walk North Area Representative Gaspar Vega no longer wants to be the deputy party leader of the United Democratic Party. Vega has tendered his letter of resignation to Prime Minister Dean Barrow, saying that he will also not seek re-election and will retire from electoral politics. Vega is expected to continue his term until the next general elections, and while there have been several rumored reasons for his sudden departure, Vega nor Prime Minister Barrow have commented on the matter. Today, we got a comment from Minister of Education Patrick Faber, who was defeated by Vega in the 2013 convention in Corozal.
The intention of Mr. Vega to say that he is not any longer pursuing the first deputy leadership position did catch us a bit by surprise. But as you know, we are a mass party. We are we are the most successful party in government or in this country since certainly independence. And so we continue. We are not short of leaders in our party, contrary to what the opposition might want to tell you. And so where Mr. Vega puts it down, there are others of us who want to pick it up. And you know that it has been no secret on my part that, in fact, I want to serve in the leadership of this party. It is my life's ambition to put myself out there and offer my service to the people of our party first, and then later on to the larger nation. So,
were you happy with Vega's resignation when you heard about it, given the fact that it only works good for you in your favor?
Well, not at all. Let me say that Vega's resignation, as you put it, has given a blow to our party in the sense that we could have done without that. I am never happy to see anything that gives that kind of damage to our party. I'm not saying that Mr. Vega didn't have a right to do that. That is his personal right. But it did, in many respects, change the way that we have been forwarding in terms of our success in the party.
How would you answer political observers and critics who would say that the United Democratic Party is sad that Vega is going, but they may also be more depressed seeing that he is taking his money with him?
Well, you know, every candidate, first of all, Mr. Vega isn't going anywhere. He's going to continue to be the kind of person, well, he's going to be in the cabinet, so he's a minister and he continues to serve the people of Orange Walk North. We believe, in fact, that it is a good thing that the indication is being made from now. So we have 5 years basically, to find a new candidate for Orange Walk. So we're not depressed about that at all. In terms of a bit sad, well, we might be sad to see a lot of people leave, but that does not mean it's going to break us up. I'm sad to see the Prime Minister leave. I'm sad to see Minister Finnegan leaves, and because these have been our main characters, if you will, in politics for a long while. So all Belizeans might lament that they don't want to see that kind of departure, but that's not going to change anything. Mr. Vega has been very resourceful indeed and has helped certainly his own campaign, and others say the campaign of the North. But, we continue to be supported by many people, not only Mr. Vega.
Faber shared that Vega's resignation as the deputy party leader of the UDP was discussed during a cabinet meeting yesterday.
Yes, Mr. Vega was in cabinet yesterday, and in fact we discussed the matter entirely. But it was just a matter of him, firstly the Prime Minister stating the position and, of course, telling us how we would move forward. And then, of course, Mr. Vega had a chance to address the cabinet and told us of his position. Didn't get too much into the details other than he thought, as I've said before, that he should give the position to a person who, of course, would then better be able to lead the party since he would be departing. And that's about what happened, Some of us who, even me, I will say, but others who enjoyed a good working relationship with him at the time that he was deputy leader and, of course, deputy prime minister, shared their words of support for him to continue in the cabinet. You know, I even though you know that our relationship was not always the best, I shared words of gratitude for him for all that I learned, in fact, in the process, and certainly in the time that he served as my deputy leader and deputy party leader. Sometimes we don't like things, but that's the way it is, and I'm a very respectful member of my party and of the government of Belize, which Mr. Vega was both deputy leader for.
Minister of Economic Development, Petroleum, Investment, Trade and Investment, Erwin Contreras, has also expressed interest in becoming the first deputy party leader for the UDP, but he is no threat, says Faber.
That if Minister Contreras enters the race, the age-old argument that, of course, has been pulled out before becomes a factor. Minister Saldivar and I are both of Creole descent, if you will, and of course Minister Contreras is a Hispanic. And so, as people know, in Belize, we're still not quite at that stage where it doesn't matter what your skin color is. And so we have traditionally in the UDP tried to balance the power, both ethnically and geographically. And so, yes, his entrance would put that as a factor in the convention. But you know, this is a very special circumstance as well. We believe that this post now of deputy leadership can be a good stepping stone for the new leader of the party to use to start the work and to start the familiarization, if you will. It's not a guarantee, of course, down the road when we have the convention for the other leadership positions, including the party leader in 2020, there will be that kind of opportunity again. But none can argue that this could be such a stepping stone. And so, you know, we look at all of this, we assess everything, and then we decide whether we're in. But I can tell you that I am in.
National Security Minister John Saldivar has also expressed interest in replacing Gaspar Vega.